What's up, guys? We're going to talk some Ascended Heroes today. I'm pretty excited because I'll be buying some Ascended Heroes. Hopefully tomorrow I'm going to be going to the store and hopefully looking for some booster bundles and Elite Trainer boxes. Hopefully find them. We'll see. I'll keep you guys updated with that. But I want to talk about Ascended Heroes because prices are going absolutely nuts right now. And I want to let you guys know that I don't think these prices are going to come down. So if you guys are looking to purchase Ascended Heroes, I wouldn't say now is the perfect time because we're probably going to get tons of reprints, but I honestly just don't think it's going to be dropping too much lower than this at this point because there's still a lot of sales volume per week. It's still crazy. I mean, almost 300 boxes in the last week or 200 boxes in the last week, last couple of days, actually. So it's like 300 boxes per few days. It's incredible how fast these things are selling. So I see this price continuing to rise up until the sales volume drops a little bit. So you have Ascended Heroes boxes going for around $155. So it's a little bit over $150, which is what we were like a few weeks ago, like 2 weeks ago. So a slight price increase. It's kind of leveled off a little bit, like a lot of things have seemed to level off. But I don't think that even with the booster bundles, the prices are going to decrease too much because there's just not enough booster bundles and Elite Trainer boxes out there for people to get. A lot of people are ripping them to try to get the chase cards, which we're going to talk about the cards too, because their prices are also kind of getting ridiculous. Some interesting things also that I want to mention about them. But yeah, we have booster bundles that their pre-sale price is $90. It might drop a little bit, but I also wanted to bring up, like, we have Phantasmal booster bundles at $70 and then Prismatic booster bundles at almost $80. So, and Prismatic is slightly above $80, so I really just don't see these booster bundles going below $75, honestly, or maybe $70 is their lowest point. And if they get that low, I think that's a decent price to buy them at, considering their price per pack is almost like $12 per pack, so 12 times 6 is 72. It's kind of a fair value at that point, so I think the booster pack price might drop to 11, so as low, you might be able to get a pack or a booster bundle for 60, a little bit under $70. I don't think it's going to happen, honestly, just because of how many people want this set and how many people are ripping this set to try to get the crazy amount of cards. But yeah, the fact that Phantasmal booster bundles are $70 and the fact that 151 booster bundles are... Actually, no, this is where I see them going. So let's just talk about the future of where these things are going. Ascended Heroes is no doubt going to be a $200 booster bundle in probably 2 years' time when it goes out of print. So I think at any point it's fine buying it at $70 because it's just the best set I have ever seen. Honestly, I'm not even joking. It's just a crazy set with so many amazing cards. There's just the lack of booster boxes makes it harder to get packs, so that's another factor that's driving up the prices. And it's just really interesting. This is just a crazy performing set. I mean, if you even compare it to like Evolving Skies, so we have a $7,300 collection value, and we have almost 4 cards at $600. Literally, that's insane for one set. You have the Mega Gengar and Pikachu both over $1,000. Gengar pushing $1,300 and Pikachu at $1,100. So the Pikachu is a little bit interesting because there was, I think, some market manipulation going on with some people buying out the stock on TCG Player and just reselling it for crazy prices later on. So they were sitting at around $700 or $800, and then they just got listed for around $1,100 to $1,200 in recent times. Even some at $1,400 to $1,500, which is insane. I think those prices are a little bit ridiculous, but it's a popular Pikachu card. People are going to buy this. I could see this being an $800 card pretty easily. So, I mean, yeah, you have the market manipulation, but are the prices going to drop necessarily? Not to the point. They're not going to be $500 anymore. I think at $500 is a great price. I don't think it's going to drop that low anymore. Even with people ripping packs and stuff like that, there'll be a few more out in the market. But even when these were all bought out on TCG Player, there was maybe, I think, 15 or 16 at the time listed. So at that point, there just wasn't that many out there. There's a lot more than just 15 or 16 people that want this. So of course it's going to sell it at 800. So as much as people want to say, oh, it's market manipulation, I'm not really sure that that is a valid excuse for why the price is going up. I just truly think that a lot of people want the card. I'm not going to say that go buy it out for $1,100. I think for $1,100, I just think that's a little bit ridiculous right now. It's a very expensive price for the card. but it might drop a little bit, maybe 800, 900. But if you're waiting for it to get down to $500 again, I don't think it's going to happen, to be honest. I think $500 was the rock bottom price that you're going to see on this thing. And it just shows it's popular. It's a popular card. And this Mega Gengar is also holding its strength up there at the $1,200 mark. This thing dropped down to $800 initially after the first wave of Elite Trainer boxes, but it completely rebounded back to where it was right before the Elite Trainer boxes were released. So yeah, prices on this thing are continuing to climb. Same thing with the Mega Dragonite. These prices were, I think, down to $450 at one point, and now they're up at $700, almost $800 on this. So these prices are getting a little bit crazy. So if you're looking to buy them singles, I'm not going to say you should buy them or you shouldn't buy them. I'm not really too good at predicting individual card prices and stuff like that. This is not my specialty. I mean, I think they're great cards, don't get me wrong there, but I just don't really have enough experience buying cards and seeing what their values go, especially in the modern era. I did a lot with that in the XY era, so I know a little bit about the card values more in the XY era, not necessarily in Ascended Heroes, the Mega Evolution, Scarlet Violet. Not really interested in doing that. And it's really hard. I'm not ripping packs because I just can't afford to do it. I can't even get any of these things at retail. So unfortunately, my card advice, not the best. I don't think my card advice should be taken with craziness. This is why I'm not going to give card advice. But in terms of the booster bundles, with them at $90, I do think this price is, I mean, it's probably a fair price at $90. It might go as so low as $70, considering Phantasmal is around $70, but I honestly just don't think it'll get that low. It might, but I just don't think it will. I think this is going to be a $75 to $85 booster bundle after this wave releases. And I think from there, it's going to just go up because we did have that Walmart drop. And from what I've heard is that a lot of bots picked them all up and that people were not able to get them. I didn't even try because I just wasn't even going to try to do it. I've never got anything from Target, Walmart, or Best Buy. So it's not something I'm even going to worth and put my energy into, especially during finals week at school. I just have no time to be able to figure that out. But I want to go back to the set at $7,300 and talk about this compared to Evolving Skies, because Evolving Skies is also insane set. This web page crashes all the time. It's so annoying sometimes. But this set is literally more than Evolving Skies at this point, which is crazy. I don't know why it continues to crash. But yeah, Evolving Skies has been completely outplayed by Ascended Heroes. And I think that's going to show something for the strength of this set going forward. I mean, you have Evolving Skies at $6,600. So Ascended Heroes continues to creep past it. And the fact that Ascended Heroes is way more expensive. It's like 3 times the price of 151, the complete set value. And you see what 151 is doing right now. So if you don't see what 151 is doing right now and don't think that Ascended is going to do what 151 is doing right now or has done the past few months, you're crazy, honestly. Ascended Heroes is the best set I've seen in the past 10 years. My personal favorite sets are Flashfire and Phantasmal Flames. Love those 2 sets, but only because I like Charizard. Ascended Heroes, that gold Charizard, it's a card I definitely would like to have in my collection at some point. Not going to go out and buy it right now. It's quite expensive. But in terms of popularity and community sentiment, Ascended Heroes is the best set in the past. I don't even know how long. I don't even know when there was a set that was better than this. I would really like you guys to let me know if there was any set that's better than this or that's crazier than this, because the card values in these new sets are just insane and absurd. And I just don't see Ascended Heroes dropping down in value or those card prices dropping down in value. I mean, I said there was almost 4 cards over $600. This Evolving Skies has 2 cards over $600. Obviously, we have one at $2,000, but I mean, you have Mega Gengar and the Pikachu, which they definitely could climb up there. So it's interesting, very interesting. But I'm going to be trying to get Ascended Heroes booster bundles in the store for retail, hopefully. And I'll let you guys know how that goes. Maybe I'll even record it, but I'll hopefully have a video on that soon for you guys. So thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next one.